There's the door. There's the big plant. Here's me attempting to set it up poorly. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Alright, I think that's good. I think it's good. Okay. Alright, well, hello everyone. I'm Steve. Marc's on his way. And this is Smokey, Steve, and Marc. Welcome back. Hey, Bella. Hey, Bobblehead. Yeti ate my sandwich. How are you guys doing? He'll be here in 2 minutes. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So, Miss McPhoebe, hello. Megs, oh, you're more than welcome. Hey, Jay. Andy.
Meg?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Mr. McPhoebe, how are you? How are you? We're living. We're living here. Yeah. Good evening, keep smiling. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. And welcome. How are you doing? It's been, like, busy right up until sitting down. So, the trip countdown has begun. There's so much happening in the month that it's like I have to rotate things to be anxious about. Like, I've worried about the wedding enough. Let's talk about this trip. And it's like, oh, let's go on to something else. Honeymoons? You know, so. Christine. 3 otters swimming in front of your house. Otters? I love otters. Hey, LA, how are you? Hellfire. Hello, hello. I usually have an excited face to go. So, welcome to your life. Yeah. I've seen too much. No, not so much anymore, but anxiety will come back to me completely unannounced. Like, I can test the wind and kind of hit off depression at the pass, but anxiety, I could go from 0 to heart attack very, very quick. So, yeah, which ties into the trip we're going to be taking, because my largest fear is flying. I hate flying. I hate it. I would say fear. I think a lot of people say, oh, I just don't like it. No, I don't like it because I'm terrified. That's why I don't like it. So, we'll see what gets us there. Hi, Carabella. Yes, I can see you. I was able to get in and swap them around. There's no setting that Marc or I do, and I'm not sure why certain people's, because there was about, well, here's what was in there. There was about 20 or 30 things, and I manually took out like the people who that I knew would be here, like Carabelle, and there was a couple others that were still in there too, and I went and got that off. Mixed in with that though was other people who'd probably been deleted during the live, but there was no way anyone could accidentally delete 10 regulars. You know? That's bullshit. So if it happens again, we can go fix it again. We learned this from when it happened last time. So if any of you guys are in the chat but you can't see your own comments or anything, send us an email and we'll see if it's the same issue. So everybody can be here and be seen. So, Emerita, hello. Hello. Andy, your name was in there. There was a couple others that I had to do. So, Kathy, hello. Hello, hello. Brunch? Brunch. That was a kind of a surprise video because we had it done. It was ready to kick out and figured, well, it's a breakfast video. Put it on. We put it on late night before bed, like 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock or something, so that people would wake up and have brunch or watch us have brunch or something like that. So, and it was a fun one to do. All the food was good. So, and the only place I'm blocked is in parts of New Jersey. So, mad hungry. It was good. It was so good. Carrot, you don't even know. Awesome. I was so excited this morning. Good. Because it's not something we usually do. We're not exactly morning people. So, if anything's going to be a surprise for the morning, it's going to be done at like 3 a.m. Probably. Keep getting put in timeout is all. Well, don't be running your mouth. I'm kidding. I have no idea. I don't think you do that at all. So I don't know. The pancakes were good. I did my best. Some of the ones that were destroyed, really didn't make it. We just flipped them over and put the pretty side on the platter, but they came out okay. Thanks, Enchanted. Fish and corn soup, and the parents loved it. Good. With a tilapia in it, right? It was tasty, and I'm not big on fishy tasting things. I knew the chat was off, so we're surprised. Mark's here. He's just getting pretty, I think. Going to make the dessert soup. Honestly, Enchanted, I know, like, I have this thing in my head that weird combinations of foods like that, or like expensive foods that I don't think taste very good, is all for show. But apple soup was very good, even with the black pepper in it, which I went, I'll just be polite then. Speaker girl music, hello. And it was good. It was good. I surprised myself. Every once in a while, my stubbornness gets shown to be stupid. Spicy, like condiments, not too hot. Not too hot. With Prilosec, I can eat almost anything, but I do eat some spicy stuff, but it tends to be like curries or Asian food or something like that. I love wings, but just eating wings for the excuse of burning my face, I don't do. So, but I'm more likely to try spice than like Mark. He has more a more limited palate when he chooses his own food versus when he's cooking for other people or for you guys. So, sriracha, too hot. Sorry. Chili. I think, what's that? I forget what the pepper is. They do them, it's Latin preparation, and they were filled with cheese or something. I've had those, but can't do food that just burns my lips off. Well, that's the thing. If I can't eat afterwards, it's not super enjoyable. Yes, I've done wings in the air fryer. They are perfect. We did the bacon in the air fryer for the brunch video, and it came out like a picture. It was just,
oh goodness.
How long did it take to fix the
Whoops,
bathtub?
I bumped you.
Days.
Hey guys,
And
I'm sorry I'm late.
It's not so much fixed as
My
it's.
phone.
Where's your phone?
In the kitchen.
Medium salsa is good. There's my hot. That's how hot I can go. Tostitos medium salsa. So that's really like embarrassing. So, hey, calendar, how are you? Happy Sunday to you, Enchanted Roses. Happy Sunday. He'll be back. He forgot his phone. So, well, thank you all for understanding yesterday also about Foodie Beauty. Life has been coming up more than YouTube lately, like real life stuff, which I understand overlaps because we have folks who come into the chat who we know outside of the chat and hang, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So, there you are.
Got it.
He got it. Okay. Seems like a Saturday. Yesterday to me seemed like I was getting the Mondays last night because it was like we didn't film. And I was like, it's always part of Saturday to film. Wings in the fryer. They're good.
Oh my gosh, you get us all.
And if you put them in hot sauce, but not like floured or battered, they fall into the keto lifestyle, I believe, too.
Here.
I can have wings all I want, but the celery is too many carbs.
Oh.
Life
Hey,
is
everybody.
more important. There's a kitty cat.
Hey, kitty cat. Oh, I know.
Yeah, she'll be there next week. I mean, I was only able to keep up for my own entertainment, but when I had to put pen to paper to try to be like, okay, what are the few big things that happened this week? And then how can I... But I wasn't caught up at all. I mean, straight up, I wasn't caught up. Hey, Carabella, thank you for the super sticker.
Big tail.
Party time because you're here.
Chat.
Ms. T reacts. Hello, hello. The kitty.
There.
My parents came by today. And Bandit's not the kind who is like warm and will come up to you. But Oscar's such a sweetheart. I mean, it just melts. I never felt this way about a cat before. My folks are good.
There we are.
They're good. We were talking wedding stuff because like my mom has people she wants to invite that were like her colleagues and her coworkers. So we had a little of that. It just came, drop off fruit.
Oh,
and hang out for a little bit. Yes, I think they're excited about the wedding.
I would love to see Oscar. You on camera? Me too. I want to get him on camera.
Oh my god, but he's so scared.
He is. He's scared.
His claws,
they go like this.
Out. He doesn't hat or bat, but
I got your message. Carabella, I'll get back to you on that too. Because it's not a big long college course, nothing like that. You would be great for that. So I'll send you all the information, okay?
Mm-hmm. That fashion show was cool, better than her in the house. People kept saying that she looked really good in the... Because again, I didn't get to take it all in. The best I had heard was that there was less than 12 people there. French fry girl was one of them.
Yeah, I thought that was
And that people said she
interesting.
looked good. And yeah, because the clothes were her size. She didn't look like a busted can of biscuits
Excuse
coming
me
out the
again.
side of her, shirt. They fit. She looked respectable. Because I don't know. Some people do fat better than others, I guess.
But it was nice to see her doing something different, and she
Mhm.
seemed like she had fun. Like
She had fun. She had a good
it was
time.
it was nice.
It reminded
I
me
don't know.
towards the end of Cuba when it seemed like she was finally going to have a good time.
Finally gonna have
And then got wasted and went
Yeah.
on a racist tirade.
yeah.
Telling the Beezers you'll like me tomorrow
Yeah.
because I'll manipulate the F out of you. Oh, here. What's this one? The clothes were flattering. I mean, they fit. And
looked good.
She doesn't
She
need to
did.
wear a
I have to
habit.
give
I
credit
mean,
where
you don't have
credit's
to.
due.
You don't have to wear the whole Mama Cass Moo Moo lineup. We have better fits and stuff this day, but her attitude's crashed since. She can't stand to be a little bit liked by people that usually don't like her. It's like she can't take it. It's like testing the wind to see if the drama will stay. Hey, big guys 45, how are
Christine, I'm gonna check that out. The Otters, how awesome!
you? The same thing about the karaoke and the fashion show. Yeah, good for her.
Oh, hi, Carrie. If
Putting
you're
it
still
out
here, oh my gosh, hunker down with that storm.
Didn't realize she would be one of the 4 attending the fashion show. They called it a parade. That's I suspect she was there, they were there. I don't know if it was awkward or if they were just trading notes for their next scam. I don't know. I don't know French Fry Girl like that. She does a different kind of review and reaction
Ooh.
than we do, so I don't.
Oh,
see her
nice.
as much.
Chicken and dumplings using croissant rolls for the dumplings. Ooh, that sounds good.
I
I
think
never did that before.
I used canned biscuits once,
once.
and I used them in the air fryer to make like chicken and biscuits or whatever. They were okay. They were a little gummy, so I probably did something wrong. She thought she'd be in the crowd of people. That's, to get a filter-free photo, and then all of a sudden she's...
Oh, GW 2021, pausing hurricane prep. Where are you at? Where are you located? Oh, I'll say a prayer for you. It looks scary. Florida, maybe?
On Big B, she can look good when she wants to. But her idea of looking good is different. She has this, vixen kind of thing going, or like
okay.
hipstery. I suspect she saw Nata recently because her head was really bicked again. So, hey Tim, how are you? Marc, make bacon ravioli. Bacon ravioli.
Okay.
She was
Bacon
rolling her eyes, thought it was funny
ravioli?
listening. Mhm. French
I
fry-
never made that. I never heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That would be so good.
Yeah.
Oh.
I agree.
Tampa. Okay, I got you. I lived in Tampa for a while. Well, I lived in Clearwater and I worked in Tampa at the Olive Garden there. A lot of great memories. But yeah, hunker down. I hope it misses you, but it kind of looks like it might hit that way.
Looks like a hurricane gonna hit Nova Scotia. What year how did this happen? So, I don't know. New place coming together. Yay! All the
signs are there. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
And this vague situation she's moving into, which sounds like she's withholding a lot of information that would give clarity to not where she's living, but how she's living and if it's a different situation. She doesn't feel compelled to do that. The idea that she would move into a fully furnished place that already has 2 cats, that's somebody's house. She said house sitting, I guess. You don't need to sign a lease if it's a friend of a friend.
Carmela, thank you. That's cute. You drive to PA, you're welcome. You're welcome to. I can't remember where you live. I just mailed you something. I don't even remember. For future reference, Marc, if there save of your meal, it was edible.
She's at a hotel. There we go.
No, wait. If there's a sick. For future reference, Marc, if there's if you oversalt a meal,
Can you save it if you oversalt it?
it depends on what it is.
You
Was
can
it
throw
one
a-
of my recipes? Clearwater Beach
Hello,
is
Ponderous.
beautiful.
How
I
are
hope
you?
it stays that way after this week. Yeah,
Thank you,
Clearwater
Bryn.
Beach brings back a
To
lot of
house it.
memories, and the beach that was closest to our home was Dunedin Beach. But we did go to Clearwater Beach a lot. I mean, that was when you could go free. Now I think you have to have tags and stuff to go. But
Probably.
we lived on the edge of a golf course in Dunedin, like right in Clearwater.
Isn't
That's
everything
Dunedin.
adjacent to either a golf course or a swamp?
Yeah, pretty
In
much.
Florida.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's right next to the swamp. I just left of the other. Yeah. salty stew. But the only thing I know as a home cook is potato. You can throw it in like
Oh,
a salty
salty
broth,
stew.
and it'll suck out some of the
Yeah,
salt.
you can take out something.
But I don't think if you make a huge mistake,
No,
it'll
the only
fix it.
real way that I was taught, in culinary school and through the years was you just have to make more volume. You have to make it a bigger portion and
Dilute
obviously
it
not
and
add more
then-
salt, but
yeah.
you can try potatoes. You can use raw or cooked potatoes you can throw in there. But then fish them out, of course, because you're gonna have too much. But it really doesn't work. No.
2 more cats. She barely likes the cat she has now. And she'll treat them differently because they're their cats. The property owner. I mean, it sounds like it was just a private little arrangement between a family member and friends. People were speculating that she was getting scammed. She's been scammed before. She's not easy to dupe. Smile at her. She'll throw you her whole checkbook. So, Marc's recipes. We're going forward, planning it to have the recipes filmed with nothing else as part of the video. Just the recipe beginning to end, and then have a playlist of just that. As opposed to the full-length video. Because you're usually not cooking for 20 minutes in a 20-minute video.
Right.
So, we'll
Yes,
see.
complete separate videos. Yeah, with just the recipe. Yeah, we're doing that. We're kind of condensing them down a little bit and then just releasing them as cooking videos.
Not a
only.
short, though. I mean,
Not a short, no.
I mean,
but
people do make shorts with a full meal start. Well, we did.
basically we're cutting out all of my yapping in them.
We're gonna consolidate for time.
Take a half-hour video
Yeah.
and then reduce it to like probably 5 minutes. But what? Oh yeah, LA. Like exactly with that, you would add more broth to it, or you would add, like with stew, you'd probably have to add, all more ingredients as well. But a nice pot of stew would be worth saving for sure. But I know, don't you hate when you do that? Oh man. Or like I have getting used to the new stove here. My first batch of sauce, I burnt the bottom of it. You just cannot get the taste out. You can't.
No.
I had to
If
start
it
over.
gets burned, just don't stir it. Dump it off
Kinda
the
dump
top
it.
if you can try to save
Yeah.
that, and just take it off
Good
the heat
inch at the
immediately.
bottom, yeah.
Because otherwise it'll, as it simmers, burnt tasting
Thanks,
bubbles will
Megs.
come up.
Thanks.
Burnt pasta and starch is like gone. Like that to me is inedible. I can't eat burnt tasting things. Not even a little.
It's not inedible, but right on the edge, right? Yeah, I know.
Would you serve it to your loved ones? If the
Where
answer is
did you
no, then
go?
maybe you have to reset.
Where'd you go to culinary? I went to the Art Institute. I went to 1 year in Pittsburgh and 1 year in Tampa for culinary school. And I was the very first, I'd say this story all the time like it's a big deal. I was the very first culinary class that they offered. This is back in the early 90s.
Yeah.
It was called Cooking as an Art. Now, it's really been developed a lot more since then. It's much, much better. I didn't have any international training, nothing like that at all. And then in my second year, then I went and focused on pastry. So, but it was nice. It was a good experience.
Hey, Poopin', how are you?
I'm pooping right now. It's here.
Just living life. The recipes, a lot of them, if you're with us on Facebook, the recipes will end up over there, or at least like a thumbnail with it on there. So if you like the recipes, you can access them there at this point.
Yeah. Hey, Jay, didn't say hi to
Hey,
you.
Drella.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I have a problem with that too. I make so much. Oh my gosh. The soups we made, we probably had a gallon of each one.
Yeah,
But we
probably.
give it to all of our friends and stuff, so it's cool.
Yeah,
you
my
know?
parents were here. They left with food.
They did.
left
they
with
did.
food.
Today they left. We had quiche left over. Oh my gosh, we had so much to give them. But
Yeah.
and somebody
My
asked.
shirt says, warning. The contents beneath this shirt, I'm trying to read it backwards, may be disturbing to some individuals. Viewer discretion is advised.
Publish the recipe cards. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the when we write the recipes out and I post them to Facebook. I thought, oh great, we can start keeping our own little cookbook. But then I'm thinking, gosh, they're in like full color, like with all like the printing would be. No, I guess you could just print them on a color printer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but that was my thought with those. We could maybe eventually make a cookbook out of them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. And there was one other question I missed.
Oh, I haven't caught up on Monty. He always gave me creeper vibes, if that makes anyone for what it's worth. I never had anything like super nice to say about him, so I pretty much said nothing. But some very unflattering things were getting tossed around. Healthy, easy recipes, Mark.
Oh, the Fall of Monty?
That's doable.
Did you just answer that?
Yeah. I don't follow him enough, but
I didn't know.
and I don't
that it
like him enough
happened.
to care.
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah, he's.
I've only seen him a couple times.
He's a little more sleazy.
Sleazy?
Yes.
Like in his reactions?
Yeah,
or?
like no,
Okay.
like in his private life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Always, and
I
it's
don't
not the
know about
glasses
the
because
fall.
I have creeper glasses, but it's not just
creeper glasses.
By the way, I'm getting new ones. I had an eye doctor's appointment on Saturday, so my
Yes, you
new
did
glasses will
that.
be here in a couple weeks because I like the big lens here.
Oh, yeah, he has a creeper
Lots
look.
of women.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I don't know too much about him.
I never held him up as a model of,
Princess Alyssa, nice to see you too. I'm glad you stopped by.
like I never watched his videos and went, man, our videos would be better if we did them like that. Plus, not to. Well,
There's
fuck,
the
she's a person.
question, yes.
Foodie Beauty, for the kind of reviews he was doing, I completely understand why she was pissed. He'd play the whole video.
Yeah.
Or he'd sit there during the live and stuff like that.
I do agree with that.
I'm not talking about the technicalities of that being allowed or not allowed. I just think it's shitty to do.
To do the whole, the whole
There's
There's a
video.
couple reactors that will do that. They'll play the
A
entire
30-minute
video.
video with 5 minutes of commentary.
Yeah,
And somehow YouTube counts that as transformative.
I guess, yeah.
So I don't really. Yeah, it's lazy. It's not even about Chantal, really. But for how much
Yeah.
she's wrong, I agree with her about that. I think
that's I do. agree
even though
with
her
that,
life's
but-
a joke, it's,
Yeah.
it's her joke to monetize.
right? Yeah.
I mean, that's not a nice thing to say, but she needs all her
next.
views because her money's low. Yes.
Do you have any healthy videos? Do you have any interest in making a video like that? You're right. I should look into doing some healthy videos. I should.
Mm-hmm.
No, not really. I don't. Pound of butter. I'm all in for it.
Yeah, you're more on the Paula Deen spectrum. Of
I
dessert
guess
recipes.
but that would be a good idea because we're both been watching our weight and we have been cooking healthy. We just haven't filmed.
We've been
it,
cooking
a lot
too.
more.
Yeah. So.
That was one of my goals, was to cook more instead of eating processed foods, and we've done it, which is good. Lots of soup, as you know.
Yeah.
The tilapia soup looked great. Oh, Jarella, thank you. It was really good. I was surprised. Some people who didn't like,
Miss,
seafoody
hello.
soups, they did like
I
it,
did.
so.
I hate fishy.
Yeah, you were
anything.
one of them.
And it was cooked well. It was toothsome meat, but it wasn't overcooked. And it wasn't fishy tasting. Less than 1 month till the wedding. Yes, Mary. We are getting there. Soup is comforting. I can make soup for two, though. Like, add 2 cups of water to a pot and throw in anything that tastes good. There's soup. Eating healthy for 8 months fell off the wagon. It happens. Last night wasn't a great night. I've been doing really well.
Yeah, she does
and I
need
finally
to.
lost over 20 pounds. 20.2 as far as weight loss. So it's going slow, whether I'm eating 1,000 calories a day or 2. So still high.
Yeah, I
calorie
agree. I'm
weight soup.
pooping
Yeah.
about the community. I know it's so bizarre to me. I know.
I don't cook. Well, not
But
everyone
not
cooks.
in hindsight, I gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay.
You guys look fantastic. You
Hey,
can really
Mac.
see the weight loss. Well, thank you. Thank you. I wouldn't have this jowl without it.
True.
I was too fat for too long. It's going to be there. It'll be there. My skin will all fall if I lose a bunch more weight. If you lose a fair amount of fat, you can kind of bury loose skin under clothing. But otherwise, you know what? It's not extra skin if there's still like 3 inches of fat under it. Like, look at all the loose skin. Ready, set, bees.
Right.
If it's wobbling and looks like cottage cheese, it's not just skin. She didn't invent that, but she does it well. Duct tape.
96 megs. Oh my gosh. We autumn has arrived here. It's
I can see you,
very
Carabella.
chilly here. Very chilly.
I can see you. I see you.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, we definitely have lost weight, yes.
Yeah.
A little more to go, but
I don't know
like
how
you
much
said,
you lost.
smoke and
About the
mirrors.
same. Oh, it's smoking. Yeah. As soon as I can get that tux off, I'm going to a buffet.
You're allowed after this.
Yeah, realistically, I could probably in a month only lose another 5 or 6 pounds.
Ah, Ponderous. I wish I would have remembered that. That's a great. He said that soup was more like a soup with fish than a fish soup.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great way to put
you,
that.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you for the super sticker.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
40. It was cold last night, and it wasn't hot enough today to like burn it off. We had the air off, it's been comfortable. We're gonna have another hot day, maybe 80, and then it's probably
That's
over.
so
We'll have
nice,
snow
yeah.
the next week because that's weather now. So
Yeah, us here too. It was like 50, and then
it was brisk.
It was brisk. Yeah, we don't even need the air conditioners on. Which is nice. I have a feeling it's going to be very cold in this apartment this year for winter.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Tiger.
I do.
I go back and forth between, just because I'm eating less and losing weight doesn't mean the quality of my food is spectacular. But I would say more so this round of self-care that I've been eating more like, even like organic-y stuff, which is not really my thing.
Oh, Tiger, thank you. Well, you just said that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I left out your
thank
part of the
you.
compliment.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I just said
for
thank
that.
you. I look great.
I've been taking your advice too. I've been drinking the coconut water every day. And it's really and then I did start the medication. It's a very low dose for high blood pressure, and it's starting to come down. It is. I have to say, I cut out a lot of processed foods and that coconut water every day. The one you recommended, actually, that's all we get now.
Yeah, the other one, because they have like 5 kinds in the store, and none of it was them.
No, none of it tasted like that.
No.
No, it was good.
I could see downing a can of coconut cream.
Yeah, I know, right?
I wish that was the healthy one. Just stick a straw in it. Tilapia is known as the poop fish.
Is it really?
It's all farm factory,
did
and
not
they
know
shoot
that.
it up with all kinds of chemicals. Oh God!
Interesting. I did not know
But you
that.
suggested cod as an alternative. I like cod.
I like cod
It's
too.
like mild and nondescript.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did research on tilapia.
Yeah.
I should.
Have you broke down and bought any Halloween? No Halloween candy here yet.
No, I did buy some for work for my little, candy dish at work. But,
Yeah. Welcome. Have a Tootsie Roll. Planet Fitness has those by the door. They have Tootsie Rolls. Little mini ones. Right where you sign in at Planet Fitness. And then they have pizza night once a month. Like,
Where?
the gym, Planet
really?
Fitness. Yeah.
That's interesting. All I know is
Yeah,
that that trip we won, it's such bad timing. All that food like a week before the wedding.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
We'll give it away.
To what? We're gonna bring it home and give it away? Or the barbecue in Austin?
Well, it probably travels nice. I don't know.
It probably does. Yeah.
Wrap it up in a shirt. And when they x-ray and just find random bones in your luggage, they'll figure it out later.
Oh my gosh.
Too
Miss
bad it
McPhee,
wasn't
I have one in the fridge. Let me go grab it.
Yeah, bagels in them. It was a very cool prize. It was very unexpected too.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure how I felt because I was like, God, there's so much going on. But then it's like,
I know.
I'm thinking about it like a split honeymoon. Like
Yeah.
we go a few days out of town to get
There.
away
Yeah.
from the wedding planning.
Yeah.
And then come back and have the ceremony. And then afterwards, take our other trip, the road trip that we had sort of put together. The
I
Big
will
Phoebe's
say,
days.
yeah,
So
it's the only trip I ever won. I won other stuff, but I never won a trip. And we were talking like, I don't know, a month ago, saying, you know what? I've never won a trip.
yeah.
And then I got that email, and I thought it was a joke at first,
Yeah.
But then all the official stuff came.
Mhm.
So, and we got our plane tickets, and we fly right out of Scranton too, which is cool.
Yeah,
we don't have to go to anywhere,
we don't have to go to Newark. We don't have to go to Philly. We can fly right out of here
which is nice. One short layover.
in Chicago on the way there. So, meds. My meds are holding up. I'm actually cutting them back. That was the other part of the resolution. Since the start of the year, I totally got off one of them. I got the dose on another one down to a third of what it was. But more importantly, I'm still okay. I worry about hitting a threshold because they're mind-altering drugs. One could argue whether they help or not, but they are certainly drugs.
That's the coconut water.
It's
I
good
think
stuff.
you can see it.
It's
There we
decent
go.
stuff.
Yeah, it's
Xanax and Dramamine.
As I take a sip of soda.
The first Oh my God. The first time I ever got on a plane, I was 17. And we were going from JFK to St. Lucia. And we had to skip and a jump to get over there. I went to the CVS. No, tragic foreshadowing. Went to the convenience store, picked up a bottle of NyQuil. No, not NyQuil. I'm sorry, Nidal, the little sleeping tabs.
Oh, the night owls.
I think
Oh
I
my
took
God.
10 before I got on the plane.
Oh my gosh.
So,
oh my gosh.
We'll see. But I'm going to talk to my doctor because seriously, I could benefit from I can't get enough therapy in within a month to make me feel good about this, so I just need to be drugged.
Carbella, yes we can. I just saw Booberry. If you can't find it, I'll grab it and send it to you.
Booberry?
Booberry is the
Delicious.
bomb.
Not that
my
Count
favorite.
Chocula is.
Well,
the
Count
one that should
Chocula
stick
is
out,
really
but-
up there. I don't like really Frankenberry. That was not my favorite. The Yummy Mummy, that was a good one.
That was good, too.
But they didn't release that last couple years. But yeah, so let me know if
Hey,
you
Barbara,
can't
how
find
are
it.
you? Memphis to Amsterdam. Like, I think I had told you guys, Count Chocula is the jam. He's good. Count Chocula.
I'm pooping. We won a trip to Austin, Texas, and we leave on the 10th of October. It was through Smithfield, what are they, like sausage and Smithfield
Like,
company, the meat company.
smoked meats and
Yeah,
barbecue,
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
And
So that's what it.
it's part of this the barbecue adventure tour or something. So, we get there and then apparently we don't have the itinerary yet, but we go around to different hot spots that are for barbecue. I guess it was a barbecue festival or something in Austin. So, but what's really cool is like Austin was on my bucket list. Like I've never
Me
been
too.
there, and everyone, including you guys, said
Yeah.
you really have to see Austin.
I have friends who said if you're gonna go to Texas, go to Austin because
Austin,
everything
yeah.
else will not be as flattering as Austin, but it has a different feel of a town. So I'll be good.
Andy, I don't know about the different flavors, but coconut water I thought was totally disgusting until I got this brand. It's
Much agreed. Hey, Mayor,
it's
how are
good.
you?
It's very good.
Will you vlog it? Some of it, yeah.
Yeah, we will.
Some of it. We're trying to draw the line between documenting,
Hey, Barbara.
the honeymoon and the other stuff, and enjoying the in the moment part. Like we can go see something cool and not say, "Get your camera," But we want memories to share too. Some private and then some to share. So eating nonstop there. I can't imagine. I don't know. I eat meat.
Yes, we are, Renato. We are coming to Austin. I want to get a cowboy hat. Your mom has one. I wonder if she'll let me use it.
Sure. Yeah.
That's her prize hat. She loves that
I think
hat.
we're gonna stick out a little.
Yeah.
That
Hey,
gay,
Mayor.
that gay Yankee couple.
Yeah, we're gonna stick
That
out.
went
I'm
down.
sure.
You
Oh, and it was like 2 weeks before I could put on the, for the plane tickets, relationship to you. 2 weeks before I could say husband.
Mm-hmm.
So I put fiance.
Yeah. I went to New Orleans with an ex of mine, the one who was like Dixieland booze cruise on legs. And when we had gone, I was sweating to death. New Orleans, we got out of the airport and I was like, oh, it's really hot under this overpass. This air's really stale.
Oh, good.
It was the whole damn city. The whole city felt like that. No way you'll stick out in Austin.
Oh, Cassandra, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, man, I know that we've been having a lot of COVID positives. A lot of our patients in the nursing home right next to our building, they have 100 residents, 99 residents, 67 tested positive in the last week. It just right through the whole facility.
I can hustle and get a booster before I go. Aside from that, you just kind of take your chances. Throw a mask on if you feel like it, whatever makes you personally feel okay.
Breakfast tacos and barbecued ribs. Ooh.
It's 95 in Austin today. Whew. Tons of gay bars in Austin. It's a progressive city. That's what I said. I've heard from friends who said if you're going to go to Texas, just go to Austin. Don't go anywhere else.
Gotcha, okay.
Happy. Hey, T-Dub. Happy. Are you at work? Sneaking in from work. Oh, thank you, Carabella. Sometimes, sometimes it's gold, and then other times it's not.
Are you still using marijuana?
Yeah.
Did you answer that?
No.
All right.
Yeah, I've been using it for sleeping,
Just
pretty
curious.
much. And it does put me down at night, and I don't have like the ambient hangover. Like I used to, my wonder pill for everything used to be booze.
Hey, Tito.
Drink yourself to sleep, have it in your coffee to wake up, bored, want to make a movie seem better. Oh, want to make an ugly date look nicer? Booze. It was my solution for all of it. So,
yeah, I know that's the whole debate. Like, is marijuana the gateway drug? Is it as addicting as heroin or alcohol? Or now at my facility where I work, we don't care at all if our patients smoke marijuana. In fact, we also do the medical marijuana card there. Like the doctor does that there as well. But even if they don't have the card, it's not like, I don't know, it's like a strike against them if they smoke it. Not at all. So progressively in the field, marijuana is very accepted, and it's been, supposedly non-addictive.
Yeah.
I don't think they can classify it as that, but
wheelchairs, no. That's
so anyway, if that helps.
There's something very therapeutic about drooling to a crowd on your live stream,
right?
Getting paneer all the way up into your hair, things like that. But no, there's
very cool.
During the day, there's one I have that's kind of, it's like CBD and THC. And then if it's like anxiety coming, because I'm in front of people at work all the time, and I occasionally have to drive. I'm not comfortable having even you know what I mean?
Anything, yeah.
I'm certainly not currently intoxicated. I'll do the drive. But then at the end of the day, certainly before bed, it helps, definitely. And then periodically a weak one during the day.
Yeah.
But I feel so different. Like I don't feel drugged.
Right.
I don't feel wasted by
I will
so
say the medicinal marijuana is different than the pot I used to buy in college. It is targeted for certain conditions and
certain
it
terpenes
works.
for this.
Like, it's very interesting.
Like I can tell Chantal read some good things. She just didn't remember them.
She didn't remember. She doesn't know what.
Because the guy there, this is new to me. But prior to this, I hadn't smoked in years. I think I was 20. I quit smoking pot before I quit drinking.
Yeah.
Because it was like, it just made me paranoid and hungry, and I was anorexic at the time, and it makes you hungry, and I didn't want to eat, so I had to,
Yeah, true.
But medical is supposed to be more precise, too, for specific things. And one of the indications from, I guess it would have been the FDA or SAMHSA, is that you can use it to treat opiate addiction. It's indicated for that, not as something to be cautious about.
No.
Because you might catch a habit. It's because you have this issue, you qualify for it.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's part of the criteria. That's what that is part of the treatment that we do.
Yeah.
If a patient seeks it out too for opiate addiction. So, and then the other MAT drugs too. But but it's fascinating. It's really progressing, and I didn't buy it at first. I thought, really?
Everyone just wants to smoke, and they're all faking it.
And they're all faking it.
And they're all faking it. The whole country.
But since I've worked in it the last 2 years, it's fascinating, and it really it is medicinal. It can be.
It can be. But like any medicine, for some people it's a really good fit, and for others it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, Tiger, they were filling us in. Austin's a little more progressive.
Yeah.
And it is always finding the line. Like we're having a wedding coming up, in case we haven't said it 1,000 times. And some of it will be streamed. But, I'm not holding the camera. It's my wedding day. So smoking has no effect on me. Neither do edibles. My roommate takes my resistance as a challenge. Was she just making like fruitcake and chopping up gummies and throwing it in? But I think we'll be good. I think that'll be fun. And like, I'm not a touristy anyway. I don't take enough pictures though.
Just have fun and don't worry about. Yeah, that's a good point, Tiger.
Just have a good time.
Yeah, it is. I'm the one. It's me. I'm the one that wants to film every living thing that we do.
I don't even like filming outdoors.
You won't even film in a grocery store.
I filmed in the cemetery.
You did, and he did film a little in a grocery store, but
a little bit. We did a short, and then we.
I can get too extreme.
We were at Redner's.
Shouldn't do that,
No, some things are just.
I do want to film Austin though, but like you said, we can't do it to the point where it like interrupts or makes our time there worse. Like you can't do that.
No.
But it's definitely me.
If you're just gonna film it, you might as well not even go.
Like last night, I was gonna make. I don't even know what it was. Like a steak or what did I do? Pasta or something. I'm like, oh wait, no, let's film it. And I'm like, oh wait. Then we got to get everything ready ahead of time.
Who doesn't know how to make fun? Get yourself some burnt ends in Austin. They're delicious. Ooh. I've seen that on
what is it?
burnt ends from the
What's a
brisket
burnt
roast.
end?
It's but there's some places I saw it on diners, drives-in, whatever, and you can get the whole sandwich, just chopped up burnt ends on a bun.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be good.
Oh my
I don't have any
gosh.
hangups about my diet. I mean, especially on a vacation, try to stick to good food, but if I eat 3 times as much, I can correct it when I come back. So recommend the distillery.
Amira, opiate addiction here in recovery. It's a struggle. It is definitely a struggle. Methadone works for me, but I never felt high from it. That's good. Scared to do Suboxone because can't wait long enough to avoid precipitated withdrawal. That's a fear that a lot of people have. Withdrawal is no good. Now, maybe this might help you, and this is what we do at our place. People who come in who are, extremely high on opiates, heroin, whatever, or methadone, switching from one to another. You do a crossover where you'll be on buprenorphine first, which is Subutex, and then you transition to Suboxone, and it's just a week-long thing. No withdrawal, no precipitated withdrawal, nothing. So it might be an option for you. I will say that these newer drugs like Suboxone are a lot safer, not safe, but safer than methadone. So I don't know if if you even wanted to know that, but I know you said you were a little worried about it. So
there's all pros, cons. I mean, Suboxone and those drugs are a little more private. You can get them in a doctor's office. Methadone clinics. At 6 a.m, all the cars are lined up because you have to show up at a certain point, get tested. Methadone's more regulated by providers, unless you're getting it for pain. But if you're getting methadone for pain, you need prayers.
Thanks for that, Mr. McPhee, because again, I'm the one that's like, no, we have a wedding coming up. No, we still have to film all that. We have to do all this. We need to, and he's like, well, Mark, it's the wedding, like one-time thing, like, you have to prioritize, and he's very right, and y'all are right too.
I will be right back.
Okay, you're leaving me.
Yes. I thought I'd break it
I'll
to you.
hold court.
I proposed on camera. I'm ending it on camera.
I made some burnt ends at home, kind of. I made a homemade Bloody Mary dipping sauce. Oh my gosh, homemade burnt ends with a Bloody Mary dipping sauce. Oh my gosh, I can just see the recipes after this awesome trip here. Even though we miss you guys. Aw, thanks, Carabella. No, I know. We should. Like, he felt very torn and bad about yesterday not doing coffee talk, and I'm like, you can't. I mean, he got home at 4 in the afternoon. Like, it would have been out at 2 in the morning. And sometimes, you do have to prioritize, The barbecue arc. Oh, I love it. Excited for spooky season. I am too. I really am. I'm looking forward to all the holidays this year, but especially Spooky Steve and Marc. Oh my gosh, it's like a week away too.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay, there's
my pillow.
She's same old poop, different day. Yeah, right. I know. Yeah. The big thing was, was the fashion show. You've lost weight, Marc. Yep. He has too. We're trying hard actually, because now it's down to the line, and then we're going to be having all those added calories.
Well, just a little bit of everything and not a lot of anything.
Okay,
just
that's the plan. That's the plan.
Yeah, don't fill up at the first place, because they're just going to bus us and 2 other couples all over the place.
Okay, all I want from Austin is a cowboy hat, and I'll be fine.
Tiger, I have to tell you, as far as appetite and weight loss, it's a kind of a tightrope of its own. But healthy food, how like a lot of foods can taste better because of the munchy type effect. Healthy food tastes better if you don't care for it, like I do sometimes. Very simply prepared, and it goes down. So that was the only helpful thing it did for eating. Otherwise, it does just.
I have to admit, That's the side effect I like from it. I like that it makes everything taste very good to me.
Yeah.
But with that comes having to watch because
Mm-hmm.
I have a habit of like I'll wake up in the middle of the night and then feel like I'm super hungry, and I'm not. I just ate dinner a couple hours ago.
Exactly, Mayor.
So,
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
horse to ride a cowboy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, we'll see how it goes. It'll be a story regardless. Whatever.
I don't think we went ghost hunting, but we did we did look around a cemetery and one old building. We wanted to do some ghost hunting this year, but I can't get permission yet from Scranton. I'll have to find a different building because I
Yeah.
want to do it. Like I don't want to get arrested or anything,
No.
so I'm asking permission.
Yeah.
We got permission to do a ghost hunting thing for an old abandoned city pool, that it had a building attached to
Yeah.
it. And then they leveled it about last month. They leveled it. It's no longer there.
No.
I'm like, great.
They keep all the useless shit in Scranton, and they get rid of things like
A
a community pool.
pool.
You know what we have too many of? Community pools.
We need that for our.
There's nothing to do in Scranton for kids anyway. It's hard enough now. They all live on their phones. So, but there's a couple other haunted Scranton places. The Houdini Museum is alleged to be
haunted. Yeah.
No, Mayor, I'm not feeling better about the plane ride. Not at all. I'm going to talk to my doctor and see if I can get a little better living through chemistry going. Because I don't drink, so I can't get on the plane and even have like a cocktail to calm down or whatever.
Mhm.
That would get very messy.
Yeah.
Very fast.
Mm-mm.
Next thing you'll see, I'll be on HLN tomorrow morning. A Yankee gay couple, one of
Oh
whom
my
appeared to
gosh.
be wildly intoxicated, sucker punched a stewardess in the back of the neck.
Oh my gosh.
You
There
know.
was a story just like that on the news.
That's
this
what I'm thinking. We
morning.
saw a one like
Yeah.
that. That dude punched the guy. Sucker punched him in the
Sucker
What a
punched him in the
bitch.
I know.
In the back of his head.
That's during
Have a cocktail with
sunset.
his Xanax. It's supposed to give it that little push.
You haven't been here if you didn't watch. Oh wow. Okay, I will watch that. I don't do bats. Well, I don't do bats like in my hair and stuff.
Yeah. That's an idea, Mayor. The couple dispensaries around here, though, I don't know if they just don't stock them or it's whatever, but they don't have gummies and edibles and stuff like that. You can buy pills and tablets and tincture to put under your tongue, but no candy. Like no edible stuff at either of the places we have in Scranton.
No, they were out of all of that.
And sometimes they're out of the basics too, but you order by day.
We have the CBD ones, which I like and he doesn't. The I only use them when I get anxious though. I haven't taken one in a while, but they work for me.
The CBD gummies are best for mild.
Mild.
Like I can
very
take,
mild.
and it's CBD. It's not the THC.
Yeah.
I can take that and drive, and it's no danger to me or anyone else. If it was THC, I'd be more concerned about getting behind the wheel at any amount. So
Oh, okay. Ooh, carrot cake cupcakes for his birthday, and they were too sweet for you. Yeah. I do have a sweet tooth, and it's hard to get that under control. I have to have dessert with dinner. I mean, dessert is part of dinner. I won't.
allegedly it makes you faint. Oh dear, take it before
Gosh.
bed if you're going to.
CBD makes you faint.
Exactly,
Wow.
Kate Bella, the chick from Bridesmaids who has a pill and chases it with a cocktail.
Oh yeah,
That was such a funny movie.
that was a good movie.
Anyone who ever
On the
says
plane?
women can't be funny hasn't watched Bridesmaids.
Oh my gosh, that was a great movie.
It was so good. Ugh. Now I want to watch that again soon. Fashion show. I was surprised at how many times they used the exact same fabric in different outfits. Maybe the
Yeah.
items were repeats of a look already shown.
That's what someone else said. It looks like her grandmother's couch, or like all the outfits reminded them of the 90s. That's what I thought. I thought, oh, very 90s vibe to that, you know. And then I did notice how it crossed over into a lot of the other, because I like fashion shows. I like stuff like that.
I do too. I used to watch America's Next Top Model
I like that
all
show.
the time.
Is that the one I
loved it.
watched?
Yeah.
Oh no, I watched that one where they would sew the stuff up, and then they
That
would-
was Project Runway.
Project One where
Where
I
they
like
made
that
the
one.
outfits and
Yeah.
stuff. See, I don't know about fashion. I don't know any of that shit, but it's
I don't
interesting
either,
to
I'm
watch.
not.
Like,
Certainly not a fashion icon.
I watch it as a curious observer because it's not like I have my own, style and how I do it. They're making outfits. I can't do that. Taking medication for my mental health is, Mine is okay with the medications I take. Doesn't interfere. Next model was my jam. Joanna House was my favorite
The
AM
holiday
TM
card.
winner.
Yeah, Jay, that one. I was like, that's a perfect Christmas one. Go ahead.
Cycle 2. Joanna House. Because she used to be a little heavier, lost some weight, and they were poking fun at her loose skin, saying that she's got these rolls hanging over her jeans. She was a size 2, but they told her she had to tone up a little. But she was striking in the face, like Audrey Hepburn, old town beauty type look. They had a set of twins on there one time. I liked it. Enough. There was always a nasty one. There was always a mean one.
Yeah, there is always on all those shows.
Yeah.
The Project Runway, I just thought it was so fascinating that they could make something out of nothing. Like,
Yeah.
here you have a $30 budget, make me a gown for a black,
For an affair.
an affair,
And all
they
you had is
do it.
saran wrap and duct tape.
Oh, it was so cool. I love that.
And
I should
they pulled
watch
it out
the
of their
reruns.
hands.
Isn't that still running?
You're too late again. Oh, Eileen, you're a little late. But you're here now. So, well, I don't know. I hate to say I'm glad tomorrow's Monday, but I'm working from home tomorrow. Last week, almost every single day.
Calendar page, I do that all the time. To him. I know it frustrates him. Oh my gosh, is that show on? You know, that one with that person in it?
And then get upset
Because he doesn't know what it
because
is.
I don't know what your favorite show is or whatever. What was that show? It's the one you like. I don't know.
You know that one.
Yeah.
It's on in the evenings.
They had different hosts, Chris. Yeah, there were some people that were that would come in. But for me, Mr. and Miss J from the original were the ones I liked. And then Nigel Barker was just yummy all over. And then Tyra was there too. She was the least interesting person on the show.
Yeah, Tim Gunn. He was great. I liked him.
Making the cut. My favorite reality show ever was The Swan, which I have all of that. It was 2 seasons where they take women and
Oh, it is
turn
still
them
running
from
with
ugly
different
to
hosts.
pretty.
Okay.
Janice was awful. Well, Janice kind of knew what was up, though, I think, LA. Like,
no more Project One Way. They had it rebranded.
CoverGirl
on
picked the
Hulu
winner.
called Making the Cut with Heidi Klum and Tim Gunn. Oh, that's good to know, Megs. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. I liked when they did the what was it, like the Celebrity Edition or the All Stars, and Alyssa Milano hosted it.
Mhm.
Those were my favorite ones. I have those on DVD. I rewatch them sometimes.
yeah.
But yeah, Heidi Klum and Tim Gunn, they were really good together.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. It's on Hulu. Thank you.
I met one of the Swans.
Oh, Amazon. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I have
Post
Amazon.
surgery.
Oh, Janice Dickinson was terrible.
The Swan was.
I don't care for her.
What's to like?
Oh, the Swan.
Well, the thing is, though, she's in and out of a recovery of her own.
Yeah.
She goes from
mostly in.
between having a
No,
reality
mostly
show.
out.
I think she had a reality show on the Preview
For
Guide
like
channel.
a minute, she did.
And she's not. Thing is, though, her personality that she's known for is big, over the top, interesting, and loud.
Yeah.
So,
whatever.
I don't know. I don't
the
watch Drag
Swan,
Race.
The Swan
No.
was pretty brutal. Yeah. In fact, we have that DVD set here too. It
Mhm.
was interesting, but I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, brutal. That's the right word. Yes.
Yeah.
It does. It makes you want to watch it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Look up Luxuria on YouTube. Okay. Luxuria. I'll remember that. I knew a drag queen whose name was, what was it? Luscious Luxurious or something. She was terrible. She stayed new. Like, she didn't get any better. Hey, Andy. It's okay. We're still here for a few more minutes.
Oh, I will, Megs. Definitely. I didn't even know that. Making the cut. Okay.
Oh, and then
Andy.
Oh, and then Tabitha Salons.
Oh, that
Tabitha
was
Salon
I
Takeover.
loved that show.
Yeah.
I made him watch it over and over.
Ugh.
Again. That's when I first kind of moved here, right?
Yeah. You used to watch it all the
I
time.
went and ordered you could only buy the DVD sets at Target.
Yeah.
And I would go there and put them on hold and buy them and then watch them. I loved that. We're going to start watching that again.
I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have
loved
said
it.
anything at all.
That was my top. I loved Tabitha.
But you used to watch TV.
People either
TV,
hated
too.
her or liked her. But
She's-
I liked her.
She's funny.
I wanted her to come into the restaurant and revamp it.
and revamp the place she worked.
But she
Yeah.
didn't.
What are we having for dinner? Probably leftovers, Tiger.
Leftovers tonight. We
had a
still
lot.
have quiche. I made a pork roast yesterday, and we have 3 kinds of soup still.
Yeah, we have plenty.
And then we ordered Uber
So.
Eats on Friday night,
Mm-hmm.
and I have leftovers from that. Oh, we could do a little like
rotating wise, I'm gonna we can do a
a
sampler.
little sampler.
Yeah.
Smorgasbord.
Just like 15 amuse-bouche type things.
Yeah.
Here's a spoonful of everything.
Of everything. Yeah. Keep it under that 1,000 calorie mark.
Do you know what like a portion of quiche is? That's
Oh my gosh.
you want a 200 calorie quiche. Like the eggs are more.
Oh, I know. I know.
It's good though. I mean, how often? I can't remember the last time I had a quiche. Anyway,
I know.
so
Yeah.
I ordered in good Italian with cannoli.
Oh, Bar Rescue 2. Loved it.
Yeah, I did, but that guy's an asshole. Who
He
like,
is.
He's like Gordon Ramsay. Who the fuck are you yelling at?
I know.
What do you share with the world that's more important, so important that you can scream at people? Quiche is good. Spinach. Bacon.
Oh, grist for the mill. Thank you. You are so right. We have the wedding playlist coming out this week, coming up, and then the Halloween one is coming up after.
Yeah. So, and we got the
I
big-
need ideas for it too, so send them in for the Halloween playlist because it'll be the same as last year. If I think.
Probably. And there's been no new Halloween songs since then. So, people screaming makes me on edge. I don't like it. When I was a kid, I used to be very scared of teachers who would yell. If the teacher was yelling at you, I'd burst into tears. Because I was like, I didn't grow up with parents like that. They had, I don't know, they parented differently. I've never heard either of them yell at each other, ever.
Totally. That's how I, yeah. No.
Well,
I grew up in a very loud Italian household.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
start
It
yelling.
still makes me nervous. Though.
That's just how we talk. Well, that's not how I talk. Sorry.
Yeah, people can take it
We're
the wrong
Irish
way.
Catholic.
Yeah.
We just don't talk for 20 years after a fight.
Yep. Yep.
You know. I remember my best friend down the street, his father was Italian, and the grandmother like lived with them too, and she was old as dirt and scared the hell out of me. She never spoke. Her English was good, not great.
Oh yeah, calendar plates. That's a good idea too. And you could get the light Bisquick too for like Megs who's watching.
Yeah, they have Heart Smart.
Use egg whites instead of the whole eggs. You can do that.
You could keto the quiche and use some like nut-based thing to make a crust out of, I guess.
Yeah.
Quinoa flour doesn't make a great crust. You can press it into place, but you can't roll it out. It's very challenging to use any of those other kind of flours or anything.
That's so funny, LA. I say that all the time. I'm not mad. I'm just passionate.
Passionate.
Which is true. I mean, you know.
As I'm like putting makeup on the bruise. I'm just passionate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now wait, now that's gonna get all around. Is Steve in an abusive relationship?
He beats me on my back so you won't see the bruises.
Oh my gosh.
And then he put a phone book up to my head and hit it with a hammer. So it wouldn't bleed.
Oh my gosh. See, I was thinking of you.
Yeah, I guess. Thinking something.
Ah, Diana. Italian and Ukrainian parents. A whole situation going on inside of me.
I mean, my mother's not a quiet person, but I don't think I've ever heard her yell at me or anyone else.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, Miss McPhee, definitely. We're loud, over the top, loud, very animated.
Yeah. What was that one about the Christmas tree getting thrown off the landing?
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh.
Fights on holidays.
My grandma grabbed it, just chucked it off over the balcony. Christmas is done. And then later, here's your gift. Like nothing happened, you know.
Yeah, I'd be like, you're a monster. You're insane.
But she was the same person that would take that same tree and put it in a closet completely decorated so she didn't have to decorate it next year.
Yeah.
Now this is my Italian grandmother, not my Irish grandmother.
Thanks, Ellie. Thanks for coming. We were almost at the hour.
Oh,
actually,
yes,
if
we
not all the way
are.
there, so
My goodness, that went fast.
it always does. Well, thank you all for coming.
It's 7:01. I didn't even
Yeah.
realize that. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, we're keeping you over.
Glad we
Figured
could help,
what I
Andy.
needed after the devastation of Fiona.
Glad we could help.
Glad. Yeah, I'm sorry that you went through that.
Well, thank you all for being here.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you all for watching. Hit the thumbs up on your way out.
Mhm. Oh
if
yeah.
you'd be so
Smash
kind.
that like button.
This is going to come down for probably 20 minutes, and then I'll put it back up after I sneak a few
I just
little of
did.
this and that in. So thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, you'll get alerts when we have new videos and go live. That alert this morning, without the alerts, would
Yeah.
you have looked for a breakfast video from
From
either
us?
of us? So make sure you get those. You can follow us on Instagram, on Facebook. All that'll be in the description as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you very soon.
Yes, we will. I'll see you
Very soon.
tomorrow on Mondays with Mark. We're going to be making some stuff for autumn, Halloween, and Christmas all in one. It'll be so fun. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great week. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.